Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel, and I've got 3 stories to share with you in this latest hot jam. I'll be starting with this piece. It's from crypto media outlet U Today, and it's titled XRP Explorer Instrument XRPLOR to power GateHub's security solution, which also includes information, which I thought was really cool, about an XRP Good Samaritan, if you will, ultimately saving 2 million XRP from fraudsters. I thought it was cool, definitely worth sharing on the channel here. We could use a little bit of good news because it's mostly just word of, a bunch of really bad people stealing, scamming from people. So I've got that. Also, there's some rather mysterious daily volume spikes in XRP at pretty regular intervals, and they're just like they spike up and then they go away, and people have been like, what the heck's going on here? And I think we may have indeed gotten to the bottom of it. And I'll be sharing that with you in this video as well. And then I have this piece, which I found fascinating, given that we're in a crypto bull market, which is, in all likelihood, I think anyway, going to be the greatest bull market in all of crypto history. And this is from Crypto Newsflash, titled, Nasdaq listed marathon buys $150 million in Bitcoin. And so it does get back to this idea of this being an institutionally driven bull cycle, which we've never had before. It's always been driven by the retail side, but now the serious money's coming in. And so even for we as XRP holders, there's plenty of opportunity out there. I don't know about you, I'm going to continue to hold my XRP because I feel confident, although we can never know for sure it will happen until it happens, I feel confident that things are going to work out in the favor of XRP holders. But in the meantime, I'm not purchasing any further XRP. My bags are packed, but I am purchasing all sorts of other stuff, which I'll talk about in some other video at some point in time. But I do want to be clear, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you definitely should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I just run this channel as an enthusiast, and it's just a blast. In fact, running this channel is my most favoriteest hobby that I have ever had. But that's all it is. So into this first piece now. All right, XRPLOR team is tasked with the development of analytical tools for XRP Ledger blockchain. Also, its transparency arm, XRP Forensics, tracks assets to prevent scams and abuse within the XRP Ledger. Today, XRPLOR announced a new partnership to expand the adoption of its security instruments. And this is interesting. Check out who it's with. Launched in 2015, GateHub is a veteran XRP-focused digital asset wallet. And so, to be clear, I'm sure many of you are aware of this, but there's always new people coming to the space. GateHub is one of 3 exchanges that is allowing the trading of XRP within the United States. I'm not aware of any others. So it would be GateHub, Uphold, and also BitTrue. And as far as I know, that's it until there's clarity surrounding what's happening with XRP, so the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. Anyway, piece continues. Recently, it released Wallet Protect, an integral security instrument for crypto accounts. Today, XRPLOR announced its support for a new product. According to the official post by the XRPLOR team, shared via CoilBlog platform, a partnership is inked between XRPLOR and GateHub within the framework of Wallet Protect solution progress. The Wallet Protect solution will include a range of new capabilities such as backup keys, fund recovery, and insurance. At first, 2 insurance programs will be offered, of up to $10,000 and $100,000. Also, Explorer tools will analyze transactions and prevent XRP holders from sending money to identified accounts involved in illicit activity. And then here's the part where there's the 2 million XRP that's been saved, which I thought was just a cool story. XRPLOR instruments prove themselves as effective tools to combat fraudulent activity on XRP Ledger. According to its team, 500,000 XRP tokens have been prevented from being sent to scams of all sorts during the last 6 months. During the same period, XRPLOR terminated the process of money laundering with 2 million XRP at stake. As covered by U Today previously, XRPLOR reported that almost 1 million XRP were transferred to fake giveaways from Coinbase users in August. And also, and check this out, you want to know why these people, I can't explain why they're bad, I just, right out the womb, little evil children, I don't know what's going on, but I can understand the motivation. Take a look at this. They calculated that the average profit of one fake XRP giveaway is $60,000 per day. Every single day, $60,000. Oh my God. It's like my grandpappy used to say, people are no damn good. Sage wisdom, grandpappy. Sage wisdom. Oh man, I just feel bad for people. This is why, so what I always recommend here is that if there's ever a call to action, I don't care if it's an email, a text, a phone call, and you are told there's an imminent danger, oh my gosh, your account's at risk, this or that, you must take action, or somebody asks for your private key. If they're asking you to do anything, have a starting point of, I'm suspicious of this. Might this be a scam? And don't take any actual action until you can verify that it is whoever they're claiming to be and that there is an actual problem that needs to be addressed. Because the vast majority of the time, it's actually going to be a scammer. And if you follow through with their directions, you're going to lose your XRP or whatever cryptocurrency they're trying to scam you out of. All right, shout out to Cryptonardo da Vinci, which is a funny name. I like your style, my friend. Tagged me along with XRP community member Galgatron, wrote, what are these XRP volume spikes that occur every day at 10 a.m. CET since January 21st? And so here's the screen grab that he shared indicating these. And so that was indeed peculiar. I saw that, and I was not immediately sure, to be honest, but Galgatron responded with what I believe is the actual correct thing to suspect. He wrote, may have something to do with Jed, as in co-founder of Ripple, Jed McCaleb, who's no longer with the company, but he's the one that went on to form Stellar Foundation. I'm sure many of you know, but there's lots of new people coming on board here. So I always like to make sure we got the table properly set here. And so he had a bunch of XRP from the beginning as a result. He's actually the individual that came up with the idea for XRP, and that was he and Arthur Brito and David Schwartz that actually created it. And so he's been a massive holder with billions of XRP. Once he had the falling out with Ripple, the company, though, he's been selling it ever since per a legal agreement with Ripple, the company. There was only a brief pause after the SEC started going after Ripple, but looks like whatever fears caused that pause have since been alleviated as sales have resumed. And he just wants to get rid of all of it. He doesn't ever seem to care what the market price is. Whatever it is, he's just selling. And excuse me. And so if you go to his account, because mind you, the XRP ledger is public, just like the Bitcoin blockchain is public. You can see transactions, just not names unless they're volunteered. You can see all of these transactions. And I like the name. I always note this. He's got a sense of humor, at least. He named his wallet Taco Stand. So there you go. Activated on January 10th, 2013. XRP's been around a while. Now, so here's the transactions list. And I don't know what this is, but there's a ton of these that have been occurring like endlessly today. Look at this. This is, or the other day, whatever. It's just 0.00001 XRP, and it's like endless. So like to get to see the transactions, because I wanted to go through and see this is actually coming from his account. I just like, well, I can figure this out. I actually can, and I did figure it out. But you have to scroll here. You have to go on down. So I'm looking for something that's in red. In the meantime, you can get my scroll song. This is my scroll song, and join it with your ears. Scroll song, Moon Lambo scroll song. We'll be at the red one soon, I hope. There it is. There we go. 17 million XRP. You wanted more scroll song, though, don't you? Scroll song. All right, 17 million XRP, and it was indeed at that time. And so I'm not going to make you go through all of my scroll song, although I think there's few of these on the next one. Scroll song, Moon Lambo scroll song, going on down this webpage. Gonna find the next transaction. There it is. Yeah, so there are fewer. I don't know I really don't know why that's happening, but there's a bunch of deposits of 0.00001 XRP. Whatever, I don't care enough to even look into it. But you can see that there's another one. So it does seem to be happening at that interval. So, you know, the timing seems to match up. Regular intervals, it's massive, and I don't think anybody else would, at that exact moment, be selling something at the exact same time. That would be the most mega coincidence of all time. So I think Galgatron kind of got to the bottom of it, and then I just kind of verified it by hopping on bithomp.com, and you can see it. All right, into the last piece now. Nasdaq listed Marathon buys $150 million in Bitcoin. In a press release, Marathon Patent Group has announced the purchase of 4,812 Bitcoin, or $150 million in Bitcoin. With this announcement, the list of institutions accepting Bitcoin as a safe investment has grown once again. The company claims to be the only one listed on Nasdaq to have made a similar investment in the cryptocurrency. Marathon Patent Group is a digital asset company dedicated to crypto mining. The company has been mining Bitcoin since the 2017 bull market, and the recently announced Bitcoin purchase was made through a financial services firm specializing in Bitcoin, NYDIG. According to the statement, the firm took advantage of the recent decline in market prices to capitalize and make the purchase on favorable terms for the company. Well, how about that? What have I been saying ever since we saw that dip? How long has it been? Like a week and a half? Has it been 2 weeks? I don't know. Days are, every day seems just like the last. All I know is it's a day that ends with the letter Y. But ever since the market had dipped, I said, look, here's what's happening. And I've even cited evidence along the way. This is another piece of it. That, there are some whales that wanted to take some profit off the table. It shook out the retail speculators that respond emotionally, selling off their XRP, and then it's bought up by people that are not making emotional buying and selling decisions. Instead, they are they're purchasing for fundamental reasons and choosing to hold for the long haul and invest lots of money. So you just gave your Bitcoin, if you freaked out, or whatever cryptocurrency you sold, you just sold it and gave it to rich people at a lower price. That's what it is. That's exactly what, and you're going to continue to see this, and that's why I just don't respond emotionally to this crap. I just understand markets are volatile. This is what the useful idiots do, so I just don't do it. But anyway, Marathon CEO and Chairman Marek Okamoto said the purchase strengthens and accelerates their position as the only de facto option for individual and institutions interested in getting exposure to Bitcoin. In addition, Okamoto stated the following. Here's a quote. "We also believe that holding part of our treasury reserves in Bitcoin will be a better long-term strategy than holding US dollars, similar to other forward-thinking companies like MicroStrategy." So what do you know? Even with how volatile Bitcoin is, there's a recognition of the underlying value of having an asset that is finite, provably so, and it can't be debased. It's not hard to figure this stuff out, and there's not enough Bitcoin to go around. Not at these prices. There's barely any left at this point. There are more millionaires on the planet than there is Bitcoin available, So it just, almost nobody's ever going to own an entire Bitcoin. Seriously, it's just not going to happen here. And so with the continued debasement of the United States dollar, it's just going to drive more companies and institutions into the space and wealthy people. And that's kind of where we're at right now. And so to me, this is exciting because we're at the beginning of a bull market. And that's why, despite the scariness of the SEC versus Ripple stuff, I'm continuing to hold my XRP personally, and I am purchasing other cryptocurrencies, and I am not going to squander this opportunity that I've been waiting for years, multiple years. It's here. And so we're not at the point where most cryptos have ramped up insanely. And I just think there's a ton of opportunity out there, but I'm not going to take that opportunity at the expense of my XRP holdings. I personally am not. I just refuse to, because I have a feeling that this is going to get cleared up. There's going to be a settlement. That's what most lawyers think is going to happen. And then XRP will take off. And if I reduce my exposure to XRP out of fear, and then that happens, I'm going to feel like quite the idiot stick. So maybe it goes tremendously horrible. Fine. I don't think it will. I've invested what I'm willing to lose in case it all goes to zero, but I just don't believe that it will, and I'm putting my money where my mouth is. But I'll wrap up there. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.